Long before roads cut through the land, before clocks ruled the day, there stood an ancient village surrounded by thorn trees and red earth. The elders said the village survived because it listened to the ancestors. But the young people whispered another truth. Love did not live freely there. In this village, happiness was borrowed, and every borrowed joy demanded repayment. This is the story of Amahul and the love that asked too much. Amahul was raised by her grandmother, a woman whose back was bent by time, and whose eyes carried stories older than the village itself. Amahul was gentle, thoughtful, and curious. She believed love was meant to heal, not wound. While others feared the old ways, Amahul questioned them silently. She watched married women cry at night. She saw men hardened by the fear of their ancestors. Still, her heart remained soft, and that softness would one day be tested. His name was Sianda. He laughed easily, worked hard, and spoke kindly. When he and Amahul met at the river, neither believed in fate until fate refused to leave them alone. They talked, then waited to talk again. Soon, the village noticed. And when the village notices love, the ancestors are said to wake. Amahul and Sianda belonged to families bound by an old grievance, long buried but never forgiven. The elders warned them, "Your love disturbs what was sealed." They continued anyway, quietly, carefully. But love that hides grows heavy, and the ancestors, it is said, do not like being ignored. One morning, Sianda did not rise from his mat. His strength faded without explanation. Herbs failed. Prayers echoed unanswered. The elders whispered the cause. The ancestors are angry. Amal's heart refused to believe that love could be punished. But the village had already chosen fear. The diviner was called at dawn. Bones were cast. Smoke rose. Silence swallowed the hut. Finally, the diviner spoke. The ancestors will spare him, but love must be proven. And Mahel listened as the price was explained not in details, but in weight. A ritual, a sacrifice of self. A vow that would change her forever. Not blood, not death, but something just as final. No one should ever be asked to give such a thing. And Mahal sat alone beneath the stars. She asked the ancestors one question. Why must love hurt? No answer came. At dawn, she returned to the diviner. Her voice did not shake. I will do it. The ritual took place beyond the village, where songs are not sung. Drums beat slowly. Fire cracked softly. And Mahal stepped forward, not trembling, not crying. The ancestors were called. And something unseen was taken from her. The wind shifted. The fire dimmed. The ritual was complete. Sianda recovered. The village celebrated. The elders nodded in approval. But Amahul was changed. Her laughter faded. One morning she left the village. No ritual stopped her. No ancestor followed. Amahul lived alone near the hills. And the elders would say, when love requires a sacrifice no one should make. It is not love, it is a curse wearing tradition's face. Some stories are not meant to teach obedience. They are meant to teach courage.